Okay, here's where we're at. We cleaned the frame up pretty good. There's still a little bit more to do, but it's not bad. Got the tub on here. We've got some time lapse to show how we cut it. And Chase welding it. Did a great job welding it. It's almost factory. It's probably better than factory. And then, so the tub is 14 7/8 longer. If you're on a soft top, 15 is good enough. Hard top, you might want to check and make sure. What we did, we got new 1-inch Daystar body lift mounts for this YJ. I would get those. I've always used them. They're the best, I think. And then we strapped it to this table. C-clamped it down so we know the frame rails are flat. And then we took some measurements off the rear cross member before we cut the frame off. Got us a line on the frame just for a way to measure from. And then we cut the frame off. But how we cut the frame off is we got these, well, there's one already on. There's a Dave's Customs Unlimited back half kit for a YJ, because they're the cheapest. They require a little massaging if you want them to fit all perfect, because they're not exactly like dead nut straight, but they're good enough. And we held it up there, and we just get it, you know, eyeball it up there where you want it, kind of cut it so that this can slide on the frame. And then we slid it on there. Chase put some good heavy tacks on there so it stays. It's all leveled up. And the frame rails now are just going to run. We use 2x4 3/16. They're going to run straight back. We're not exactly sure what we're going to do in the back yet. On my Jeep, we dropped down and went underneath this lip here, so the bumper's in the factory spot. But on his, we might cut through this and keep the rail going straight out so the bumper sits higher, has a little more ground clearance in the back, so it has a better departure angle. But we're not sure yet, so we get to take up here and mock it all up and see what it looks like. There's not really a set of plans to follow on these. You just kind of build as you go, design, build, deal, and make it work. He's got a 20-gallon fuel tank though, which is wider than a stock like CJ style one, so we can't run the frame rail straight like you normally would, because he wants to keep that. He goes to Moab a lot and you don't know how far you're going to be traveling, so we're going to build the frame around the fuel tank, and then we're going to 4-link it to the rear. So we're going to add a cross member in here that will hold the lower links right by the output of the transfer case once we get it in. So that's where we're at so far. Tub stretch is done. Working on the back half kit for the frame.